Playboy's had a major part in the sexual emancipation of our society.
Hugh Hefner opened the door for the sexual revolution, I will agree.
He represents, for this woman here, freedom. But Playboy has its dark side.
There was a secret world. Playboy was all about powerful men preying on beautiful young women.
The question that we started out with was very simple. It was just, if the history of Playboy was told through women's voices, what would they say? Playboy at the beginning really positioned itself as a progressive beacon, and there were a lot of lofty ambitions about really raising up women and really starting this conversation about how it was so important for us to feel free sexually, male or female, gay or straight, which were really the only two categories back then. And I think because of all of that, in the beginning of Playboy, we gave Hef a big pass for a very long time, because it was like, well, what a great guy. I mean, putting women at the helm of his company. You know, he's putting people of color on his TV shows when nobody else will let them on the shows. He's making sure his clubs are integrated. Like, what a great guy. And I think in his case, that served as kind of a smoke screen for the more problematic stuff that was going on. There was a lot of fear from the women that I interviewed. In fact, some of them said they were haunted by him. And I don't think they meant metaphorically.
Hefner provided drugs for the women.
I just kept moving my boundaries.
He asked me, he said, do you like snuff films?
Linda Lovelace was drugged, and out of nowhere, a German Shepherd shows up.
Really, he was a monster. The things that he got turned on by.
I think the 10th episode is where you really see Hefner laid bare in a way that you cannot unsee, that will change forever your view of him. And I hope that a really interesting conversation about Hef and the legacy of Playboy comes out of that, where we really reframe who he was, what he meant to this culture, and we question the sexual revolution that he architected.